probably is close to the
Why you take your headphones off?
whispers.
Oh. Like, Our Day Whispers?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
About this song.
Next has some hits.
Without the mustaches. Minus the mustache.
Mustache was huge.
All right, we are back. I'm not doing the Jamie thing because it's not my friend.
Roll out loud with friends.
Yeah, roll out loud with friends. You love that. You love that.
She got a down pat.
She does sound just like her. But she's a singer, though. You're a singer, though, right?
That was no fun.
Love it.
Oh,
She can blow, right?
Amen.
Don't you have something coming up, though? Don't you have like a series or something with? Can we not say nothing?
Shout out to rehearsal and knowing the info.
No, I don't want to say nothing.
You know what it is? It's such.
I didn't want to say nothing.
I don't want to say that, but I'm gonna say it.
It's not an ass, can I?
No, it's such a dream come true that I can't really put it into words or talk about it until the work's done.
Until the sign.
It's so much work that has to be done.
Yeah.
No, it's after even after the contract. You know,
Yeah.
show business is 90% business, 10%
10%
show.
show. You better believe it.
And leading, I mean, we haven't even gotten to cameras yet, and it's just like, ooh, this is a lot. Like my director the other day said, "Oh yes, I'll do it, but we have to be part of the directors guild." I was like, "Oh, this gorilla style, girl."
Really?
He's like, we don't have unions.
You want to do that because
Yeah.
you know that's what they consider a producer to do. So it's all a learning curve, and I don't want to say anything until I can give it to you.
All right.
But I am.
But you're gonna come back
Very
and
blessed.
absolutely.
Basically.
We should be first.
Hashtag I'm
Absolutely,
working.
it should play here.
Hashtag she's working.
Hashtag don't tell Nikki
entity.
Pam shit no more.
I am a snitch. I am a
Pam got me like that. So can you tell me about Love and Hip Hop right now?
I can't tell you. I don't know what happened.
I don't know.
I was going to everybody wondering what Speedy is. He's actually at a meeting for the BET Awards with Jesse Collins.
But
We have not confirmed
we
why
have not
Speedy's
confirmed.
there.
I'm just saying that's what he is.
He in the building.
Listen,
He right
He
here.
got mad at JT and he left.
Yeah, tell her.
and he took the Wi-Fi.
He in the building. I'm Speedy today.
Right.
He in the building.
So we gonna do tips with Javon. So I'm only.
I wanna hear the
you know
tips.
it.
There we go.
So it is now time for tips with Javon.
So I have like a tip series. I'm gonna do it quick. I got two. So my first tip is talking about influence. So everyone has someone that they look up to, and you know, whether you sing or you songwrite or whatever, you pull from them to kind of develop who you are, right? And the goal is to take, if you do it right, you take different things from different influences and merge them together and make your own thing and create your own sound. Now, a technique that I've been doing in my career before I had a career is that I would study. I have my influences, so let's just say it's 5 people. But what I would do is I would always find out, well, who are you influenced by? And then, okay, I learned about that person. Then I'll say, well, who are you influenced by? And the reason why I do that is because typically when a person gets influenced by somebody, they only take a certain percentage of it. So that might have worked for you, but there might be another percentage that you didn't take with you that I may need.
Okay.
So I'm going to keep, you know what I'm saying? So I think I encourage everyone that's an artist, a songwriter, producer, whoever you're influenced by, find out who they look up to.
Okay. Well, like Robin Thicke.
Okay.
I mean, he did get in trouble for. We know who his influence was.
Yes, absolutely.
And you know,
That was amazing. They should have cleared that sample.
Yeah, I mean, that's different because
I mean,
Yeah, I'm just
obviously,
saying.
Martin
That
was
damn near robbery. Yeah, that was
The whole
You know,
melody.
that's a good question to ask Javon.
Yeah.
A lot of musicians don't think it was a copy.
And I'll go ahead and answer
and
that.
I don't think it is either.
I'll agree. I'm going to say this. I totally disagree with the lawsuit.
Okay.
I totally disagree with it because if you listen to them back to back, it is not the same thing. Because if we're going to flag that, we got a lot of other songs we need to flag.
Yeah.
It's a list of
I mean, that's way closer to the record because I mean, are we going to copyright the cowbell pattern? I mean, is that what we're going to do?
Right.
That's true.
Let me tell you something really funny about that case. The judge would
turn my mic up?
only
Yeah, the Robin
let
Thicke.
the original version be played.
Right.
So they couldn't compare.
So,
But the original wasn't the same one that came out.
No, when I'm talking about original version, I'm talking about Marvin's original.
Right.
Him
He
just
didn't have all that
playing the
production.
piano
Yeah.
Right.
and singing.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So how do you match up?
Can't match that up.
Right.
Yeah.
Like the family thought they were gonna lose when he said that. I'm like, nah, we just only gonna play what he turned in for copyright.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah.
We get
That's
so
what Reggie-
So
technical.
I don't
That's what
even
he
know
has
how in the world they even won
I still don't. I don't.
when
either.
you compare those two.
Yeah.
Right.
Get when the cowbell got.
There's some outside.
Cowbell
influence.
wasn't even hired yet.
Had
Yeah,
you, man.
it wasn't
I
nothing, it's
still
just
like
raw.
blurred
It's
lines,
raw.
though.
Cowbell hadn't
My-
even made it to the session.
Yeah. My second tip is this is especially for you new age, the newer trap rappers. There's a lot of timing issues going on, and I'm throwing shade and I'm correcting at the same time.
No, that ain't shade, homie.
It's-
Correction is not
it's-
shade. That's,
it's-
you need to.
I'm not gonna say that. I'm not gonna say there's a lot of them that do. Most of them all do this.
The
but
timing is
the
way
main ones that do this. I'm not gonna say because I'm gonna offend Cajun, and I don't want to do that.
Well, we know who
But-
it is now.
Migos.
I didn't say it. I
we
said I
said
didn't
it.
wanna
They
offend
rap
Cajun,
off
that's what I
beat.
said.
They all off beat.
These,
they are.
when I say off, I mean,
Bruh.
it's way.
Hey, them my homeboys, the Amigos. I know them three Mexicans. They over. No, wrong.
Wow.
Nick.
I didn't know LeBron did music. Who we talking about?
And you're out.
There's a tip. Okay, the tip for that is, and this is real talk because I've seen rappers do this in the studio.
Go ahead.
If timing is the problem, and don't have an ego about it, you can download this thing called a Metrodome on your phone, free app.
It's a click.
The click, yeah. Okay, and you can set it however fast, high, whatever beat you
They had
have.
the thing to go
'Cause- right, because when you're in the studio, there's a metronome set to each tempo you're recording to, but they're not turning it on. Some of y'all need to turn it on and just lock into it, and once you lock in, then you will never need it again.
Right.
And another good tip for that is that when you start doing TV appearances, sometimes there's a click in your ear because the show editor, y'all deal with that at BT and NBC and stuff. Y'all gotta lock that into a tempo to make
Yes,
it line up
it's
properly.
true.
You ever watched a movie and the audio was separate from the
Yes.
from the visual? Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
what that's
yeah.
for. So those are my tips.
But you know, Javon, that's the thing though. It's like it's acceptable now.
Yeah.
Like what you're talking about, people from my area. I would just say from my area, whatever. We can pick that up right away. We're like, whoa, they're off beat. What's going on?
Right.
But no disrespect to you, the kids coming up now, they're like, oh, this is how music's supposed to be, and it's acceptable to them to be all off beat. It's just like in the NBA. Back in the days, traveling, we knew what traveling was. 1, 2, all the time. Now these dudes taking 3, sneaking 4 steps in.
Or
All kind of crazy
carrying the ball
Everybody's
over.
carrying and traveling.
Yeah.
So and it became acceptable,
Right.
And especially if you got a guy making I'm at the top of the charts. Everybody love you. It's kind of hard to get someone to say, "Oh, I'm gonna
Absolutely.
change." So,
Right.
But that is the energy of
You know,
today.
that-
Is that, you know, when
DB,
you
they
look
be
at-
effed up.
when you
Forget
look
high.
at like Trump and who's at the top, it's all informal now. It's all whatever goes, and it's in every field and everything you could think of because the lion has been let out of the cage. Where when we were growing up, it was a proper way to act, a proper way to speak, a proper way to do things. It's not like that anymore, and it makes me wonder how far are we gonna go from the truth? Like, they don't even know they're off beat.
Yeah, but there's a thing
That's
that has
terrible.
transcended
I mean, I
through
agree.
time. There's a small little item that you can use that is transcended through every machine. It's called quantize.
Yeah.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah.
That's
Even
true. I
if
forgot
you
about
don't
that.
have the timing, at least it'll get you
It'll
together.
give it, it'll make
it'll
it.
get you
Yeah.
Yeah,
together.
that's true. That's
Everything got that. Even the
And I-
Casio keyboard with the speaker in the top had that.
Right. I was driving in the car the other day, and I just couldn't believe how off this particular record is. I'm like, I mean, not even. It's okay if you fluctuate because that's natural. But I'm talking about within the flow. It was so. I'm talking about like the tempos here, and they was.
The words are somewhere else, right? You know, I thought it was
It
me
was
because I
horrible.
was dancing to stir fry, and I said maybe I'm just old and my knees is bad or something. Because I was like the words and the beat was going 2 different ways. I was like, well, look, either I'm drunk or something's wrong here.
So that's the
Right.
standard of
No, that's
music.
true.
I honestly feel like I can actually make a song now.
You know what? Everybody feels that way.
Impossible.
No, real talk.
I think we should make a rollout song. You should produce
We did
it.
talk
But we
about
did.
that.
We are
gonna-
going
we
to do
gonna do
that.
a record.
Well, he's building. Well,
I just want to have the
am I telling
talking
too
part.
much?
About to snitch right there. Look at
But do you know what I'm saying? The common guy that's not in music all of a sudden feel like, oh, I can make music.
Matter of fact, Jovan, I want to make a song for On Love and Hip Hop this season.
Let's do it.
We'll do a song.
Oh, that'd be dope.
That'd be dope.
Jovan's
Make sure I'm on the
studio, And of course, Guy, you're going to be on the song. Of course, we'll come
Thank you.
to the
Appreciate you.
But I think we have a call. Caller, what's your name and where you calling from?
Sure, I'm on the track.
Terrell from Chicago.
Hey,
What up, man?
Terrell.
What's up, Terrell?
Ooh, baby.
Hey, Terrell, sorry about that.
It's cold in Chicago.
I just wanted to ask a question to Javon and Blue. If somebody wanted to sign to a major label, what's like a fair split between a label and an artist, like 70-30, 60-40, 50-50? I've never heard anybody just give a direct answer to that. Like, what would be a fair percentages for both parties involved?
Okay, so if you're doing an artist deal, it's nowhere near 70 or 50. It ain't even close to that actually. The standard new artist royalty is 13%.
Damn.
If you are a new artist with no fan base, no nothing. If you have sold some records, now you're more into the 15, 16, 17, 18
What Beyonce did.
bracket. Beyonce's a whole different story.
Yeah,
Let me
it's
tell you
a
why.
whole nother world.
If Beyonce gets out of her deal and she decides, you know what, I'm going to go do, if she decides to even do another label deal, she can command 80-20 and she take the 80. At this level, she can.
Right.
But
you don't even need nobody.
Yeah,
once
you
do
got to,
something.
you know, because you got to understand you're dealing with an artist royalty. That's separate from publishing. If you're an actual writer, that's a separate check. So does that make sense, Terrell?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That's
Okay.
all I wanted to know, the percentages. Like,
Yeah.
Sounds
New artist royalty 13%.
Sounds like you need to hire a lawyer. There.
So Beyonce gets a check for her songwriting, her producing, her being an actual artist, and then
Yes.
Oh, thank you.
Plus,
Thank you, Terrell.
plus branding,
branding and
All-
endorsements and
all that
tour.
stuff. And see, well, Beyonce, she's so cold. She was the first female artist I've ever seen do this. She gets publishing no matter what. No,
Oh,
not
yeah.
half, but she gets no matter if she wrote it or not. If you got a placement on Beyonce, she's getting publishing.
You didn't
No
say
matter
my
what.
song, bitch.
That's in the deal. If you,
She's doing hers like movies.
Yeah.
Well, she did that to Neo. Remember, she said, "Oh, I wrote this
Oh,
song
and
for
Neo's
women."
like, hey, hey, hey,
Neo
bitch.
said, "Hey ho,
Oh, yeah,
I wrote that.
Yeah, he did.
yeah, she went
He
too far on that one.
Yeah.
I wrote this song for women everywhere." He said, "Actually, I wrote it.
Yeah, he
Hey,
did.
Neo's
Uploaded
amazing.
the original demo."
He was so pissed off he took his hat off. And his head was like, you know that head was
He got a cone head like
hey,
LL.
Yeah, that was funny.
You make Neo mad, he turned into Schaefer Smith, the real Neo.
Is he from Vegas?
He's actually from Arkansas, but then he moved.
Of course he is.
Then he lived in Canada. Yeah, he.
Wow. Shout out to Neo and Crystal.
And-
Their baby's due any day now. Oh, really? You know, Crystal's pregnant.
No, I didn't know that.
She's like big.
Yeah,
She's about to have it like
I haven't
tomorrow.
Oh, congratulations, Neo. Put
When I saw her at
keep
the,
both
at
of them
Jamie's
hats
party,
on next
she
time.
told me she was
Yeah.
pregnant.
Hilarious.
Interesting.
What? You got another question, Javon?
Hold on. I thought someone said
Javon,
my
wasn't
name.
that
here.
question kind of like the question he had last week?
No, actually,
Who was that somebody else?
No, that was him.
That was
but it was way more vague.
It was way more
He
vague.
broke it down
Okay,
that time.
yeah.
Like, yeah, so that makes sense.
Is he an artist?
I don't know.
No,
what-
it's just a
I don't know
caller.
what he do.
Yeah.
Damn, man.
What?
No, he's just a caller. You know.
I mean, he
you
might
just
be an
sit, you
artist.
just sit at the house all night.
He needs some prepaid. He need prepaid legal or something.
So long.
Damn questions he asking. nigga.
Prime America and Amway.
All right, I'm about to sign with a company. Should
But
I
you know,
take the 10%?
the biggest problem about artists is we do not ask.
Yeah.
We just
With a
roll
T.
in there and with the understanding of, I guess this is what I'm supposed to get.
Right.
You got to ask questions.
Yeah.
You got to.
And the biggest problem, and this is what I really don't like about certain music documentaries that don't tell the truth. Yes, labels have screwed over artists, but artists more times than none are doing it too, or more than them. Actually.
yeah, for sure.
Because the part about that they're not telling in a lot of these music stories is that at the end of the day, when you got that 25-page contract, you went to the last page. You didn't read the first. You went to the last one where the zeros were, and you signed it because you needed it then.
And every first contract has everything, the kitchen sink, it has everything in it.
Yes, it does.
Because that's what it's supposed to. It's supposed to have everything, and then it starts to going back and forth and breaking down and switching up. I mean, in every
That's why you
form of
need
fashion.
legal representation.
Yeah. You do. And then here's another. Let me throw another tip right here. Okay, make sure your attorney is not in cahoots with the label either.
True.
And that was my issue. Well, even with my friends that we talked to the other day. Well, Jimmy and Terry, fuck it. You know what I mean? They wanted me to go through their lawyer. And so then finally I was like, no. So I went with the one that was for NWA, the one that they talked to, Ron Sweeney.
Yeah.
Ron Sweeney, and he was the one that told me not to sign that deal.
For those of you who didn't know, Pam was a winch for Prince.
Hashtag Darling Nikki.
Hallelujah.
I have a question for you, Javon.
Go ahead.
Do you know Carl Douglas?
Don't know who?
Carl Douglas?
The name sounds familiar.
I don't think he was born yet.
No? Oh, that's my lawyer.
Carl Douglas sounds familiar though.
Oh, yeah, he's.
I feel like he might know BJ.
You heard that, right?
Douglas. He's from here.
You heard that, right? That's her lawyer.
Yeah.
That came out of nowhere.
Hey, but do you know my look? You know
do
Carl
you know
Douglas?
him?
Right, just in case I need to find that nigga today.
Is he in cahoots with the
Well, let
other
me ask you
people?
this, because I see your plaques out here. Did you see the pictures of the Met Gala last night?
No.
Well,
I
Jaden
did.
Smith had his gold plaque of his record in his hand as his prop for at the Met Gala.
Can you pull that
I
up?
like that. That's dope.
Because they all had to wear like props for their outfit.
Yeah, he
Well,
so he
it
wore
was
his
like
gold
a
plaque.
Catholic
It was
church.
I don't know what it was.
It was like a
churches
Catholic
and
church thing or
crosses.
something like that.
Let me see it.
That was a couple weeks. That was like last
No,
month.
it was
Chat room, can
last
somebody
night.
send me that
Was it last
picture of Jaden Smith?
He's gonna pull it.
Okay.
You liked it?
They must have taped it.
I haven't heard Jaden's album.
I haven't heard
I
shit.
liked Rihanna.
It's dope. The dude
I've heard Willow.
took the time out to write
Whip
like,
it.
The whip it.
his lyrics. Like he it's
Yeah, I got that one jam.
He's weird because he does interviews talking about other rappers. So that's what I'm saying. I didn't know Jaden had an album because he was like,
Me neither.
I
yeah,
didn't
Kanye and J. Cole dissed me and I'm not the little bro no more. And I was like, you hang with them?
There it is.
Right.
There it is.
really?
His father.
Look,
His father did
dope.
a spoof of his video because he when he
Yeah.
released it, he did like a bunch of different video. Well, it was really one long video of all his songs.
Yeah.
but
I
he
saw
brought
that. I
his
saw
gold record plaque to the red carpet.
I like that.
Look, because isn't he
Why do you
independent?
like that, Jovan?
For him, I do. I like that for him.
Wait, isn't he independent?
I don't know.
My daddy ain't gonna be. It's not gonna be Will Smith, and I'm independent.
Well, that means he would be getting the majority of the money. So that if that
Well,
if he,
Yeah, you want to be.
Well,
independent.
Will used to have a
label.
label, so I don't. But I thought he closed it down. So I don't.
So I mean, everybody in
He
general
sold
saying
the
that
studio,
his
too.
song is fire.
Have y'all heard the song? Is good.
They're saying
You like
the
Jaden's song?
song icon.
Well, you know what? LA don't play with songs like that on the radio, so
No,
we won't
will
hear it
never
till next year anyway.
Or not unless we Google it on, on
You know
YouTube
what's
or
hot
whatever.
right
Look it up.
now?
What?
Nelly Travis. Hey, Mr. Sexy Man, what your name is? What your name is?
hey, let me tell you, it's hot right now.
We always
I don't know what it is. I ain't never heard of it, but it's hot right now.
Live in concert. It's Natalie. I sell weed.
That'd be a good artist. Back.
Well, what's your name is?
What's your name?
Say, what's your name is?
My name is Kush.
Wait, Natalie, that's on the radio?
Hell yeah.
Wow.
What
Nelly
station?
Travis, pull her up.
It's probably on the Greenleaf soundtrack.
The Greenleaf.
Greenleaf
That
soundtrack.
sounds like a Greenleaf record, though.
Oh, Nelly Travis.
Oh, Nelly Travis.
Randy
She is
Travis,
blowing
singer.
up in the
Oh
South.
no.
For all your medicinals,
My husband told me
bitch.
yesterday, Natalie, please give it a rest. I said, I can't.
All your medicinal.
Damn it. Really? Because she just looks like someone who wanted to be famous at 28. I'm sorry, at 28, but it didn't happen. It's happening right now. And she's
Oh.
like 58.
Oh, she ain't going on tour for too long.
So she like
Hey,
Sia times
hey,
3.
look, it ain't never too late. I see you, girl.
Hey, you
I
got
see you.
that
That's my
I thought that was Kim Fields.
I thought it was Kim Fields.
You like Kim Fields.
That's my auntie Jean.
Bitch
right
on her
there.
leather.
What? The song is a sample.
This
I
is
don't know what it is.
Oh,
I don't know.
she had her slip on.
She got turkey thighs.
she's a new artist.
She's a new artist. Yeah.
She ain't new.
The song has been climbing the charts since 2012. But it is
Because it's taking that
So
long
it's
for
on-
her to climb up
It's
them
on the
steps.
bubbling under independent chart.
I don't know what song that is.
Oh my
she
God, Natalie,
sampled,
bless your heart.
but it is like it's a song from the 70s.
They said she's a.
You know what
They
she
said she
is?
has a lot of hits and
And
she
she
sings
sings
blues.
Yeah, she got
Oh, she's in. Okay.
she got one song
She
called.
got Joker.
She got a slip on.
She got a Tesla.
You
Hey,
go
she
to
in
the-
these streets right
Yeah,
now.
Is that a
Know that.
nigga with a turban on? Wait, what is
Man.
that?
What is that? I
No,
know
that's
a
the
Jordan hat.
that's the
That's
rapper
Uncle-
from Wakanda.
That's Uncle Willie.
That's M'Baku.
But you see, this is this is that age group
You
that
can't
is
even
not
defend
letting
your
it
father.
go yet.
Yeah.
They're in the clubs.
They look
and
like
they're in
old
the
Soul
club.
Train dancers.
Yeah.
They do.
And they're dancing. She's
That's the
dancing
pastor
in
of
her
They
First
video.
said they said she like she been a guest on Rollout Show
Look at them
Talent
knees.
Tuesday.
I can tell right now by her outfit, she's
Look at them-
Let me
Baptist.
tell you
Look at them
something.
knees.
She's Baptist. She's not Church of God of Christ at all.
Look at them
She's
knees.
Baptist.
Look at them knees.
She got double knees. That's for them.
You can't wear that in Church of God of
She's
Christ.
been praying.
You are
Good.
Baptist.
She's been
getting
praying.
good. And let me tell you,
PAW.
when you go down south and this comes on, there's a dance
Oh.
to it. There's a line.
That's
dance
when the
to it,
pastor's
everything.
speaking to you.
That's what
Oh
Janet
my
Jackson.
God.
Speak to me, Pastor. Pastor, I got something on my heart.
That's when they all saw her kneecaps pop out right there.
That's what Janet Jackson posed in the red.
That's when she got her first
So the
solo
blonde hair
church.
thing is her gimmick. I
That's
guess.
her thing.
Braids and blonde hair.
Okay.
All right.
Hey, she already.
That's when she
That's
was in Egypt.
That's her Passover outfit.
Oh, y'all praise her. She's trying.
I want to see her kneecaps.
She doing more than trying.
Oh, was she on Billboard in the radio? She doing good.
Yeah.
Tiger
She doing more than trying.
Well,
and Pookie Bear.
Well, congratulations, darling.
right. It's never too late to start.
Cool, good Travis in the building.
She's a testimony. Hallelujah.
I think we should book her at the next Rollout Comedy Show.
Hey, we should.
She performed. Let's get her.
She said she'll come.
I will not.
You'll get some Southern folks.
That's all right, Natalie.
Can we play?
We
Can we
get
play
her.
her? Can
We
we play
get
her
her.
song?
Let's play her song.
Oh, wait, you gotta hear it. You gonna tell me who's the sample?
Okay, just a little teeny,
Okay.
teeny
Just a
bit. I
tinky,
might have to
tinky.
get
A
it.
little tinge.
Yeah.
Play the video.
They said play the video.
Yeah, so you can
Lord
see
have
her.
mercy.
You know what?
They ain't like they gonna flag us.
She look like she wears pork rind by Essence.
You know how it is to make it.
Bayesta.
Oh, don't get me wrong. I'm just saying. She just smells.
Bayesta.
Pork rind.
Pork rinds flavor.
We got chicken fries.
Y'all so mean.
Yeah.
That might be crazy.
So buy a record, get a chicken
Base
dinner.
perfume.
Where you get a chicken dinner?
Southern Comfort by Cool Good Travis.
Hooch.
Oh man.
I like it though. I like it.
Y'all heard Natalie's
I'm
feelings.
proud
We'll play the
of
video.
you, Nelly. I'm proud of you.
I'm super proud of you. I'm telling you, she doing more than a whole lot of folks doing.
You ain't lying.
Because at 58, I ain't trying to record all day.
But see, here's the thing. She's 58, but
I
she's
bet you-
always been singing. Like that's just
I
what
bet
she
you-
gonna stop
Here
doing.
it is.
I bet you she finally called her family. Was like, I told you I was gonna make
Oh,
it.
they
That's
already
how they
know.
look in the video.
Yeah.
That's how they look
They
in the
looking
video.
like that?
Yeah, her sisters and everybody's like, girl, I told you. I
But
look,
is she
we
new
made it,
though?
we
She's
made
new, or she's been out for
But
a while.
Oh,
always.
here we go.
Oh, here you go. Always remember.
Can we
she
hear
was
the
a
audio?
star.
Natalie
Fast
Tiger
forward a
Travis.
little bit, because this is just conversation.
Oh, that's
Okay.
a stretch. Caddy.
Mr. Sexy Man.
That's what it's called.
Who shot this
Sexy
video?
Man.
I don't know.
That ain't no gospel song. Oh.
What your name is? What your name is?
4 million views.
4 million views.
Watch,
4
watch.
million?
Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun. Come on, y'all.
Oh, she got her own dance.
Live from the Savoy.
I kind of like it though. I kind of like it though.
What is that?
That's cleavage.
That's clean.
That is not the church
That's
offering.
what Sasha
Hey, the melons is out.
Live at the Mavericks Flat. I'm telling you, that's it.
And Sister Johnson.
Oh,
All right.
And Pastor Johnson.
I'm telling you.
HMG presents.
No sir.
Hold
I
it.
did not co-sign on any of this.
Look how many views that she had.
4 million.
you know what?
She had
Real
4 million
Real
views.
talk. I'm about to download this song.
I really like it. I
I'm about to
really
download
like it.
this. Real talk.
She
I'm about
has
to download
4
this
million
song.
Let me tell you
views.
something. If you get caught up in a club down south, you're going to be drinking and partying to that.
Really?
This comes on and then
I'll
the
never
wobble.
get
Let me
caught.
go say, I'm looking at you.
I'm never
You're
getting caught.
looking at me.
Hey, Mr. Sexy.
Hey!
I can't believe what I'm seeing
Today's
right now.
song's been
like it.
sponsored by
Wait a minute,
Geritol.
Nick, rewind that. She licked her
Hey,
nipple.
Jamie.
Did she lick her nipple?
Rewind a little bit. She licked her nipple.
Lick the nipple where?
Watch, go. Look, ooh.
All right.
Hey, but the longer the song goes, the more her dress opens up.
Right.
Hallelujah.
Oh,
The farther that song gets in, that dress gets more open.
look, she would have been in here playing with Jovan for some money today too.
You goddamn right.
Okay,
You goddamn right.
she might have won.
Probably got a whole bunch of money in both.
You goddamn right.
Look, and
Sample is
every
that
dude in there looked like a cat daddy.
I was gonna say Uncle Daddy, really.
Uncle Daddy, yes.
Daddy.
Uh-oh, let you
Oh, they
slide.
go.
Let you
Let's
slide. Here it goes.
Cha-cha. That's a cha-cha.
What's
The name is.
I don't hear a sample.
You don't?
What's your name?
That reminded
Is?
me of
one either.
something when I was growing up.
I really like this song. I ain't gonna lie.
See, they don't see
I like this song.
in this kind of club. They don't slip a Molly in his drink. They slip a Viagra in his drink.
This is brought to you by Social Security Records.
I wanted to call her and tell her I debuted it on here, and you guys are talking about her.
This is your friend?
Sorry.
You know her personally? Oh,
Yeah, you should have warned us.
Y'all, this my friend's song. She's
Hey,
still
look,
trying.
they slipping Visine and you're drinking this one.
Right.
But I like the song.
It was
Entertaining.
okay. Here's the thing.
Yeah, it was.
All
They
right.
roofied every nigga in this club.
Right.
On this.
They said shout out to water pills.
You guys. Come on.
Mr. Sexy Man.
I like it. What's your name?
I like it.
Natalie.
It's
They
very
said it's safe to say that you drank brown liquor listening to this music.
Jack Daniels.
Yes.
I'm about to
What's
download
your
it right
name
now.
is?
What's your name is?
Youthful, ain't you?
Here's the thing.
4 million views.
I ain't even mad at it. She got more than
44.5.
us.
I'm proud of her.
44.5 million.
I'm proud of her.
She'll
I'm
get
proud
you a
of her.
YouTube plat. She'll get you a YouTube plat.
YouTube matters. YouTube pays.
Yes.
Monetizing.
She's monetizing.
She's got a schedule. She's gonna be at the 4th of July Mardi Gras parade. 4th of July motorcycle parade.
This got to be your homegirl. How the hell you know her traveling schedule?
Right. We can't find it on Google, but you know.
I'm
What
sorry.
you know?
What's her name
If you
again?
look, Nelly Tiger Travis.
Yes.
She's not a cougar.
I'm
She's
actually
a
gonna
tiger.
download it.
Tiger.
That's what she-
Matter of fact, I'm
okay.
about
No,
to
she
get it right
ain't no.
now.
She's a
I want to see her perform this live.
she's a saber-tooth
I do
tiger.
too.
Who said that? You said that?
Saber-tooth tiger.
She said it.
You know,
Saber.
the song. Here's the thing. I'm not mad at the song per se. It's the video that's throwing me off right
Right.
now.
Yeah, the video.
I can't get past the video right
Yeah, it's
now.
very
Yeah,
ratchet.
because it's probably
I saw her
cousin who
areolas.
shot it.
And I want to know who shot it because your iPhone is 4K. What is that? Nokia? I don't get it.
They shot that on the
resolution
Android.
is horrible.
2012, right? You said
2012. So you
Oh.
know.
That's like iPhone 4.
It's been out for 4
I
years.
told you it's been a
6
slow
years?
roll.
Okay.
I'm
goddamn right.
downloading it
So
right now.
So 4 million views in 2012.
Wait, I'm doing it as we talk. I'm like,
Look, that's her
Right now.
performing live. She been on the road. I'm telling
Nelly
y'all.
Tiger.
I don't
blow up.
An apartment complex? What's going on?
Who is that? Her nephew? She should
Oh,
come
look
on the
at him.
Rollout Show.
I want her here.
Okay, first of all,
Please.
Javon knows this.
Can we fly her out, Jamal?
Down
No.
south, down south.
Spirit Airlines,
You
sorry,
can
go
you can blow up
Greyhound.
in the southern region and sell more records
Oh, yeah.
than most people do
That's true.
that are known.
That's very true.
Really?
Wow.
Very true.
That's
But
very
also
true.
too,
But
but
that
also
dress.
too, I'd like to say is that what we are seeing is that generation that's not giving up. They are
Yeah.
not gonna sit
Right.
down with arthritis. They're not gonna be playing no damn bingo. They are in the clubs. They are shopping. They are part of the revenue of music because they still got
Right,
their thing.
right.
And they got B12 shots.
Now,
But it's good stuff.
Really good point, Blue, about down south because most of the hip hop records, especially that blew up in mainstream, they were big down south.
Yes.
Way, like Laffy Taffy. You remember when that came out?
Oh,
That,
yeah, Laffy
that
Taffy.
came out like
Yeah.
7 years ago
Laffy Taffy.
in Atlanta, and it was
Tootsie
already big.
Roll.
Yeah, and then went mainstream later. You know, so
Yeah.
Tootsie Roll.
I mean, even let's think about our dudes. NWA, the first record, took 2 years before it blew up.
yeah.
Damn, really?
Wow.
And it blew up down south.
Yes,
way
it did.
before.
Right. I was
here.
there.
But
I
down
was
south
in
is they're faithful.
Yeah, you
They're,
know
they're
what?
faithful down there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I downloaded that Mrs. Sexy.
I got
Man.
it right
You
now.
did that?
But let me just
Oh, yes,
I like it. But I was looking at some of the other titles of her song of her songs,
Uh-oh.
If I back it up,
Yes.
Oh.
She's letting you know.
She
don't
gonna
put-
break someone's back.
She's letting y'all know. Don't play with this tiger pussy. I invited you over here and cook these greens. You gonna fuck me, okay?
pretty much.
Why did I even say it?
No.
The cornbread is in the oven and it's ready.
Wait. So I'm gonna give you a shout out. I'm gonna give you a shout out, young lady, because anytime you can do something
Right.
that you love
Right.
and make a living out of it,
Yes.
do your thing.
Absolutely.
Do it.
These are just jokes.
Oh, but she's soaking in Epsom salt after that. I know that for sure.
These are just jokes.
I said I like the song. It's just the video I have a problem.
Oh, it's a punk
That's all it
Yeah.
is. I
I
can't
love
get with the
it.
video.
Shout out there, but that was funny.
That's my shout out to my auntie. That's
And
my
what
auntie.
a simple hook. What's your name?
What's
Yeah,
your name?
yeah.
No, Beyonce says that too in her song.
Okay, some of the other ones is tired of being alone. Fix a flat.
Oh,
Fix a
That's
flat.
my favorite
I need to hear
song.
that song. Play that right now. Fix a flat. Play it
She
right
must
now.
be talking
Pam.
about her titty.
I got to hear
Fix,
that right.
Pam, please
Okay,
play it.
is
Please.
not- okay, then he got to do it. They got it.
Play
But-
Fix a Flat.
Nice. Oh my God.
But she's got okay. Now
Now, that's good marketing right there. Because see, certain titles just make you click on.
But wait,
it.
wait,
Talk
wait.
about women empowerment.
Oh, here it
Fix
is.
a flat.
Fix a flat, nigga.
Oh, that's a Casio board. I don't.
Have you ever had a low titty? You ever had a titty blowout?
has your heel ever broken church?
Hey, did you hear the ad crash? Did you hear it? Wait for it. It's coming.
It's awful. This one.
I thought you were a Cadillac. Cause your ride was so flat.
He must have had a Kia. He must have had a Kia.
The way you hit your cruise control,
Hilarious.
you locked me into your groove.
Bars. Nigga, that was bars. Did you hear what she just said?
Yes.
After one round,
I'm gonna download this on iTunes.
She's definitely in a motorcycle club. She's in a motorcycle club.
I want to hear the hook.
Do you hear the background vocals?
Flat.
Who is singing the tenor though?
Nothing with that.
Can't do nothing with that.
That's, nigga, she talking about your penis.
Yeah.
Was that what she talking about?
Flat. She said I thought you had a Cadillac.
You need to.
Yeah.
Damn. Nigga need some fixing.
Because your ride was so smooth.
Wow.
Bars.
I'm so slow.
Bars.
Nothing with that.
She said because your stuff ain't right. You need to fix a flat. She got bars.
She need to
She
try.
said she got a song called
Hey.
Uncle Willie's Linen Short Set.
And note this.
And
She
Lennon.
was on beat.
She was.
Fix
She was. She was.
That was Southern Blues.
Sponsored.
Yeah.
Real Southern
That's
Blues.
what I
Yes.
when I go home. I cannot be this girl from Baps that was in a movie with Halle Berry.
Right.
That can't be.
But you are her.
I know, but I'm still Natalie. So everyone that I grew up with and whatever they do and wherever they hang, I gotta be comfortable in that. I gotta feel that again because I used to feel it. And when I go back and I'm in there with them, it's like this never existed.
Right.
It's like I'm automatically remotely put back into that place. And it's a happy place because the music is fun and it's truthful and it's still vibrant.
Well, I like being Ray from Love and Hip Hop when I go
am a
home.
fan.
Feed me
I done turned into
lobster.
a fan.
Baby lobster.
Yeah, when you come home from Love and Hip Hop, let me just tell you, y'all don't even understand the stress level when that nigga come through the door.
It's anger.
It's a little bit of
It's
that.
a lot of everything.
He be red as hell. And
he red
He
now.
has to do his hookah. You can't say hi. You can't talk to him.
She gonna tell all your business.
No, it's a routine. I have
It's a
to.
routine. He has to
I have to
decompress.
come out
You have
of
to
Mr.
de-mask.
Ray and get back to Ray.
Every day I ask him, "Are
Is
you
there a
shooting today?"
difference?
Because I gotta see if I can speak to him or not. You know what I mean? Yeah, don't talk to me. Or I mean, because I know he's shooting the rest of the week. I'm like, oh shit, it's gonna be all tense around the house and shit. It's gonna be awful.
Pam coming house, I be having that hookah.
Oh my God.
It's
It
true.
be a whole cloud in there.
I be like, Ray,
Is
you
it
think you go over
because
the
you don't know what they're gonna throw at you?
We
or
don't
you
know
what's
nothing.
coming?
I could be going to shoot with my mama's ex-boyfriend today, for all I know. I don't know. I don't know.
They keep it real.
Yeah,
That's awesome.
it's very real in these streets.
Fix a flat.
I'm still stuck on that.
Today's show's been sponsored by AAA and Fix a Flat.
Well, let me tell you this. What if that lady came here to the studio and she played this music and you saw her views? Is she someone that you would still want to at least try to work with? Because she's definitely monetizable on YouTube.
Do that.
You know what? This is the thing.
There is a crowd for her.
Here's the thing. From an analytic standpoint, from a business side, it's like, okay, a label will say, you know what, this makes some form of sense. Now, the difference is I'm going to say no because there's a certain image I got to keep with the label. And the good part is I don't have to.
You know what HMG Blues division? You know what HMG Blues?
I like blues. I just can't do that.
So, Mr. Ray.
But I will say this. Go ahead. Okay, I will say this though. Now, I would produce a record for it, and it would be slapping, though. Just one song. Because she got bars. The Fix Black thing is a genius to me.
Yeah, because I really thought it was about
we'll do a blues, but we'll do it live, though.
I did it.
Do a blues. We ain't using none of them Casio boards she was using.
Yeah, it was awful. The background was awful.
Real blues for real.
Her nipples will really be hard.
But Ray,
this is Captain.
Right. When record companies were more individual, they all had they catered to people like her, all those different, because they was getting that money everywhere they could get that money.
Like Ann Nesby.
Like they could get that money.
Ann Nesby would kind of be what she is, right?
Yeah, exactly.
What
Sounds
company
of blackness.
is Nelly with?
Martha Washington.
What?
What's her name again? Nelly Tiger Travis, not Cougar.
Sabertooth Tiger.
Travis.
Okay.
Tiger pussy.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I'll do a song with it.
Who would?
What would it be called?
You know she gonna need like I'm gonna do a video. I do the video. She gonna need like a dude. You know, I can have no 6-pack, but to her I got a 6-pack.
No, all the dudes she had in there was clean as a whitefish and fresh water with see-through skin. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
You ain't lying. They were ready for their close-up.
Yes.
They were ready.
Fresh lineup, fibers in place, and everything. Okay.
So you think she probably doesn't live here? I got to get this woman on the show.
Let's call her.
I really want her on the show. I'll probably hit her up on
Roll Out Family. Can y'all find her and get her contact info and give it to Pam?
Before you do that, delete this show. And then bring her on.
Because she'll come in here with, I got a new song just for y'all.
Delete.
That's true.
No, but you can take the good.
You can find her easy. Just go to a bingo hall.
There's jokes in reality. We gave her a credit.
Bingo. Yeah.
She's probably performing at Roscoe.
I know you got a lot of streams from this show right now. I know that.
She got some
I guarantee you, I can take her in LA and have her perform in way more places than you could take most people. I mean, there's a lot of
Louisiana.
Live at the Savoy.
I can take her straight down, all down Manchester, all down.
San
And then I can take her to the IE.
And pass the
You can take her to the jazz festival in Long Beach. My mom likes that too.
Though they might not appreciate her.
No, the IE
La Louisiana? They'll love her. They'll give her a week at La Louisiana.
You gotta take her places where people drink so they can enjoy the song.
La Louisiana isn't open.
They'll give her a week. No, she'll reopen it. Look, they'll grand open that joke.
We got the Tiger coming in.
I'm telling you.
Her name is Tiger, so the young kids will think it's Tiger, so they'll come.
Yeah.
Right.
Mama, we thought that was Tiger. No, baby, that's Tiger.
Not with a Y.
Rack City,
I
bitch.
promote this for a month, and I guarantee you she'd had a pace the place packed.
The pace
and send her right around the corner to the Savoy.
I'm telling you.
Just tell her hit Inglewood real good.
No, I'm telling you, she'll have the Savoy.
She'll have a pace plaque.
She'd open up Mavericks flat.
And guess what? You can't name no other woman like her right now.
And there's
because they're dead.
Wow.
Now, Natalie.
Too soon.
Natalie.
JT.
Wait, hold on.
Natalie, we just go.
Natalie lobbed that up for him, though.
You did.
Yeah, he did.
I mean, you just come on.
Nobody in the world is like her. You goddamn right.
actually, there is somebody like her. Shout out to Lyrica Garrett, Miss Lyrica's mama.
Oh yeah.
She be out there singing.
Yeah.
No.
Oh, and Madam D.
Mama D.
There's a lot of women like her, but all their careers stopped in church.
They
said
don't
this
have
is
a
it.
song called "Fix a Flat."
I'll give it. I'm telling you,
She
got bars now.
She got bars.
She got more bars.
She got a ghostwriter. She got to have a ghostwriter.
Right. Because Cajun.
No, that
Cajun.
sound like
Been
life.
through
Cajun.
that pain.
That sound
She
like
got
life.
more bars than Migos.
And that's the Ghost Rider.
Cajun said, "Nigga, what?"
Did you hear the Fix a Flat song?
Oh, you couldn't hear
What? Are you hating on the Fix-A Flat?
I'll send you the link to the show.
See,
Lost one.
And Nesby is the Ghost
Cajun's
Rider.
not fucking with y'all till next Tuesday, okay?
All right.
She is studying and she is ready.
Fix-A-Flat.
I bought that record. Man, since me lying to everybody telling the truth.
I'm not buying
bought
shit.
it?
It's for free on Apple
just
Music.
bring out the country.
And it's even more free on YouTube.
Right. 4 million views.
I will copy and
She got
paste.
4 million views though.
Why not? The song's been out for 36 years.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
No, it just got
She was a cub. When it came out, she was a cub.
Well, Natalie, let me ask you this: since everybody's doing reboots, would you do a reboot of Baps, like a sequel to Baps, like y'all now? Like they're doing reboots and sequels now.
I think
that's the
that'd be
thing.
fun.
Or
I'll watch it.
anything you've been on, you think
Anything you've been on? Eve, Baps, How to Be a
I would
Player.
love to see Eve
That's gonna be
again.
a television show.
I would love to do Babs
Oh, yeah, it
again
is.
because
Isn't it?
the Babs to Paris.
They
That's
doing
what it
something
was
with
supposed
Babs.
to be. We were supposed to go and see his company,
oh,
his
that's you?
textile
Oh.
company.
That's you.
We were supposed to go to
You answered
London.
it.
To
You
see.
answered it.
How you know?
Because
I'm
we
looking
looking
dead
at
at
you.
you.
Oh, I thought that was Nick talking.
Oh.
Watch this. Watch this. Hey, Mr. Sexy Man. Kalisa. Hey, Mr. Sexy Man. Kalisa. Bye, girl. You on the
You know,
air.
She's still
you
okay.
know what I thought it was gonna come out?
What?
Mama, you drinking again? Cause she paused for a while.
This show has been brought by Hennessy.
But Baps too. That would be interesting. So y'all were supposed to originally do a sequel.
Well, when we signed the contract, like, what was it? We signed to everything: dolls, sequels,
Damn.
everything.
You got a
Oh,
ba-
Dolls. Wow.
You got a doll too?
What happened?
We signed to that in case it blew up, you know.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
it did. But you know, it's amazing. You know, I read a lot of scripts, but God writes the best scripts because that movie came out 97, right?
Wow.
Wow.
Black American Princess, and this weekend we will see that.
Oh, that's
matter
right.
what
This
they
week,
say
they're talking about
Meghan Markle.
what's Meghan Markle gets married.
She is
this
a
weekend.
Black American.
She's a
princess.
Baps. She's from Compton. Where's she
Yeah.
from? No, she's
No,
from
she's
Inglewood.
from South Central.
Ladera, South
Oh, is
Central.
she really?
She from the other end of the 110, but she's getting married.
The
Yeah.
other end of the one.
She really is.
For real, she's the first
Lives
Black
in
American
America.
princess.
I've been cheering for
Oh,
her.
that's the one that's married to the dude.
Wendy Williams told her every day on the show, "Don't fuck this up for us."
Yeah, she does.
She
say
fine
That-
too.
I would
She's
love-
gorgeous.
She fine.
Have you
haven't
seen the
seen
interviews with her mama? Her mama's hilarious.
Is her mom
She
white?
loves
Her mom's
a
black,
black
very
studio.
black.
The dad is white.
married.
She's
Oh,
very
gotcha.
Ladera.
Very
I love
Ladera
it.
Heights. Like
But
her
she's
mom?
very just like Afrocentric, very into the community, and
She's a
That's
young-
like my
now her
grandma.
daddy is white trash.
Oh, really? They're not together,
Or-
obviously.
No, he's in Mexico.
What? Oh, in prison?
Well, he was in prison.
Who said
Gotcha.
prison? You can't go to Mexico unless you go be in
Well, for
prison.
white guy. But look, he said he
But that's
was in
cool.
prison.
He was in prison down there. He's trying to like get her. Remember they were trying to do interviews like, "Oh, she don't call us, she don't talk to us." She's like, "Nigga, I don't know you."
Right, especially the brother. Yeah, the
Yeah,
brother.
the brother trying to get money from her.
The brother was like, "Don't marry her. She a hoe." I mean, the brother was really trying
brother
to.
said she was a hoe?
Yes, and she hasn't seen her brother since she was 7.
Yes.
Well, what?
How you know what my pussy do?
Right.
Well, I mean, okay.
All right, now back to later.
Let's talk to.
That
Let's go back
shows
to Tiger.
Tiger.
Sabertooth.
Did anybody go to Bible study on Wednesday?
Yes, I'm trying to
Yes, I
tell you.
did. Hallelujah tonight. Tonight.
Change the
Bible study.
Shout out to Heritage Music Group.
You know the thing about hooks. Hooks stay in your head, and I
I told you.
The Vixen flag. That first verse got me. I was like,
I thought you
Why
was
would
a
she-
Cadillac.
why would she say Cadillac? I said, oh shit.
Where you had me in cruise control.
She said the ride was smooth.
The ride was smooth.
In with that Hennessy in your hand. You looking at me. I'm looking at you.
Well, that's the first
Hey,
Thinking of things.
Mr. Sexy Man.
I could tell we are out of topics.
No, we about to end the show though.
I enjoyed that video.
Yeah, I really
I
did.
liked her. Bring her on here. I need to talk to her.
I gotta find her.
Bring
You
her.
guys,
Listen, if you
anybody-
bring her on,
Bring her on
please
Love and
call
Hip
me. I
Hop.
want to be here.
yeah, for sure.
I'm
Bring
gonna
her
have
on Love
I'm
and
gonna have
Hip
a
Hop.
T-shirt on and everything with a fixer flat like this. I want to be on it.
But don't be shocked if she comes and you can't handle her because she's.
Yeah, she seemed like she a little
She's
too much.
Southern girl.
Natalie, I feel like you really do know her the way you're talking.
I just.
Nelly directed that video. Little did y'all know.
You sound involved to me the way you're talking. What do you know her from?
I don't know her.
You got a mutual
Just found
friend?
it.
No.
Okay.
Are you related to her? Just be honest.
No.
You
No, I just.
Because
saw
you put her on blast, and now I'm gonna go.
She went home
I'm
I
gonna go.
went home.
and went out.
Yeah.
And they were partying to this, and she was like,
And my Aunt Ann, the FBI, I have an aunt who's a retired FBI agent. She flamed her sword, her
Wow.
badge, and she all she does now is bingo, party, and hang out.
That sounds like life.
So
Yeah,
now
that's
I'm.
what I want to be.
Now I
This is
gotta
her
go
favorite
to.
song.
Now I gotta
That's
go
what
to
I wanna be.
Best Buy in the CD section and find her. That's the only way you're gonna find her. CD.
I just bought
No,
it.
we just bought it. I just bought it.
Did you?
I just bought it on Apple iTunes.
She's making money right now.
She ain't in Best Buy. She might be in Walmart in the $5 bin. But she ain't in Best Buy.
Don't talk about that.
them Obama phones don't download, dog, but it's cool.
Wow. Wow, did you just throw shade?
Blue came in real quick.
Natalie, have you made social
You can-
media? Last time I saw you didn't have no
Oh,
social
yeah, did you
media.
ever sign up for anything?
Please, you
Natalie?
got to.
Because
do
we need to
that.
support your movement.
Okay, first of all, I'm gonna do it, but I don't know how.
We do it right
Well,
now.
we got all
Give me your
kinds-
phone. Oh, I told you to set up Instagram like
I
2 weeks ago.
I tried, but I don't know how.
We'll have Ray. We'll have Ray.
Tina Knowles has an Instagram.
My son is gonna come and help me. Do
Okay. Beyonce's mama has an Instagram and she tells jokes on there. She was doing all kind of crazy stuff.
She
Do
put
it.
She put on there one time, but she took it off. It was quick. She put on there them doing the electric slide, the whole
Oh
family.
yeah, I saw that.
I mean, they was gigging, and then she
They
just,
were back home.
Beyonce
Who did
called
that,
us.
Beyonce?
Take that off.
Yeah, Beyonce was in it. The whole family was.
Yeah,
That's
they
tight.
was jamming.
Now you want
See,
to
when
talk?
you get real stuff like
She
that.
does
it's
have.
tight.
They do monitor her account. I think she's a free spirit because she put up a video one time. They was in car service and Beyonce was getting her makeup done, and she was like, her mom. No, Beyonce looked at her mama like, and she's like, "Oh, I'll talk to you guys later."
Damn, that's awesome.
Speaking of Beyonce's family, her mom's side of the family is fine as all.
Oh my God, they're
all
from-
Is that
Wait,
is that
have
the
you seen
Creole
the-
side?
Yes.
The cousins. Well, Lord,
Oh, yeah.
trying
No,
to
her mother's sister.
Is that the Creole
and
side?
her.
Yeah,
Yeah.
So
Creole's
I'm,
motherfucker.
I'm really,
But they
so-
crazy though.
So
The
I'm
Creole's
close with
crazy.
the Bowers family, which is her
Right,
maiden
right.
name.
Mhm.
So
Right.
so I'm friends with a lot of them, and I went to Houston a couple times, and I was like, these are all your cousins.
They back.
I mean, I'm talking
Yeah,
about
Angie's
drop
fine.
dead gorgeous.
You had to
she's
remember you
fine.
were saved at the time.
Oh yeah, yeah. Oh yeah. I had got married that year.
Church folks is the
Hope she
biggest
not
freaks
listening
now.
to this.
And they're thick.
You see,
Oh,
Pam.
yeah.
The
You see,
smallest
Pam
one.
put God first. You got to remember you was saved. Then you was married.
We want you to stay
Hey,
saved.
put it this way: Beyonce is the most regular looking one out of all the first cousins.
She is.
I believe you.
Literally.
I don't think Beyonce is the finest woman. In the
No,
world.
she's not.
Like they.
No.
Hey, I mean,
She's the finest one in Destiny's Child.
I like regular.
Well, you ain't.
I don't agree with that.
I think her. I
I'll
think
agree
Kelly's
with that.
pretty as
There's
well.
Are
one.
you kidding me?
No,
Beyonce is by far the finest in that group.
That's like it's that's like
No, there
now
was
in
one.
SWV. I
Okay.
would say Taj was the fine one.
Now listen. Now listen.
They are all ugly. I agree with you, Kate.
No.
I didn't want
Hold
to say it
it.
because I
Hold
know
it. Hold it.
wait,
Hold it.
Now y'all know Coco is ratchet. She will pull up here.
SWUUVV. Sisters.
We are not gonna just get by
There's a
that.
salon.
Sisters
Right.
with benedictions.
No, they are all pretty. Let's stop that.
Hold it.
Coco's my sister, so we're not gonna do that.
My friend.
Coco,
I
that's
need
my
her.
girl.
I need her on the show.
Right.
Oh,
That's
okay.
my
Okay.
friend.
My sister.
Well, we be like the intern said it.
So now,
Yeah.
now let's go to Jamie now, because Jamie can speak on this for real, because he is Beyonce's original drummer. He did
Are
all.
you?
He did the
Wow.
majority of
Yeah.
it. He was the drummer on most of the Destiny's Child tour. So he.
Oh yeah. You
So
know
he was
Kim.
friends with Beyonce way before the blow up.
Kimber.
I've seen her without makeup. Go ahead, Jamie. Tell us.
Tell us
All right,
So-
tell us.
what her
who
breasts
look-
smell like.
So there's one
I heard
by the
it's
name
not.
of Farrah.
Yes,
Fair
Frank.
Flank.
She
Sarah
was
Foster.
there for 2
Franklin.
videos.
Oh, but those
That's
two
my
videos
homegirl.
changed. This was they changed our lives.
It caused problems.
It
They caused problems, and they literally caused problems to
Why?
where. If
Say my name and jumping,
see-
jumping.
No, we won't even go to the song. Let's talk about on physical attributes. If she got her hair done fair because she had her own independent hairstylist or whoever, if she came to rehearsal, fly and all that, and Beyonce liked that hairstyle,
She was taking it.
let me talk to you for a minute. Farrah, come back in this room. real
Are you
quick."
serious?
They told her to wash that highlight or whatever out of her hair, and next thing on the show, Beyonce had it.
Wow.
Farrah, let me give you a Farrah is gorgeous. Those
Farrah's
green
gorgeous.
eyes.
Yeah.
Farrah is gorgeous.
Wait, I gotta look her up. Farrah what?
She was in 2 videos.
Farrah Franklin.
Franklin.
But you
yeah.
know what?
She was there for what?
She-
Was she there 2 years?
Actually,
At least a year.
If you
A
go to
year.
Latavia used to be the really pretty
and she's
one.
still fine because
But
if you
you
go
know
on Instagram,
what?
she
Yeah.
dancing naked. I mean,
If
almost.
I was Beyonce, I would do the same
Yeah.
thing.
Ain't no bitch coming up in my camp
I would
outdoing
do
me.
the same thing because there is such a level of recognition as far as who is the one, and I think that's why she kept the blonde hair because she stands out. But to be intimidated or like a little shook, somebody in my group next to me looking, that would mess me up in performance. So of course you need to change.
And Farrah had a nice body.
And when Farrah came
Fix it.
when Farrah came out, even though no one heard her sing by herself at the time,
Never.
she was such eye candy that
Yeah.
you know
It didn't matter.
because she's not even in the original group. So when she
Yeah.
came, all the dudes was like, "Oh,
Who is this?
we want her."
Yeah.
So everything changed. So so when he told me that and confirmed my thoughts, I was like, "Well, there it is."
See, they haters. I knew that there's no way they could have picked Michelle over Farrah.
Right.
I'm
right,
sorry, looks
right.
wise.
Yeah.
Well, no.
Did
Well, they
they
came
play
the same
the game?
time. Remember?
Well,
They
Farrah
did.
and Michelle came
They
the same
auditioned
time.
at the same time. Yeah, they got at the same time. But Farrah, okay, so if you're gonna, I
It
guess
ain't
Farrah. We're gonna go with
for
looks,
Farrah.
okay, and vocals. All right. Of the two, Michelle,
Tanitra can sing.
Wait, Michelle, what?
Michelle, the vocalist.
She's better than the other two? Or
No,
Mich-
she's
Between
better
her
than
and
Farrah.
Farrah.
Oh, I
Better
see.
than Farrah,
Okay,
but
okay, better than
Michelle
Farrah.
is
Okay.
solid. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
When
yeah.
you
Yeah,
talk
she
about
can
the
sing.
harmonies and
I think
everything,
she's- yeah, for harmony.
she is solid.
Yeah.
If we had to pass the mic to Farrah, it's gonna be like, oh well. So like, you know, so
Really?
But she's the looks of the group.
she was a
Yeah.
listening group.
Yeah.
They put her
Beyonce
vocals
can
in the
have
box, I guess. You know, she was in Pro Tools.
And at the end
Pro
of the day,
Tools.
they want nobody to be finer than Beyonce anyway. So we just going with vocal. Now let's make the talent tight.
Yeah,
But you know,
Destiny's
the one thing
Child was
about
always one child.
Beyonce that I
Yeah.
recognized like last week when I don't know what I was doing, but I was looking at her work or Sweet Dreams or something. The one thing about her though, she has been really gracious. Like there have been a lot of times when they talked about Blue Ivy, when they talked about Jay-Z and everybody that she could have really
Went in.
said some things, but because she has her money, she has her fame, she has her beehive, but she's always been gracious.
Right.
It's
And
about
that's
legacy.
what I
It's
really
about
like
legacy.
about her.
Or media
And
training.
I've never heard her respond to anything. Not even the
Nothing.
stuff when the lawsuit
she
was
don't-
going on with
How
the group.
hard is
Yeah.
that?
Never heard anything.
Yeah.
Don't need to.
And how about when Rihanna
Yeah,
hit
so,
Chris? You know, that was a time when
Everybody
her
spoke
and
out.
Beyonce and Chris Brown should have had a song together. But that never happened because of that situation. Like, how could she go do a song with Chris Brown and he just hit one of her artists, her husband's artist?
Beyonce is a magical
Rihanna.
person. She's like a unicorn because I get drunk and I be wanting to tweet everything. I'm thinking, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you. And I'm pretty sure Beyonce has a very larger scale fuck you list. But
Right.
she doesn't say anything.
She don't need to,
she
though.
She doesn't even have social media.
She don't
Well,
even
she
need
does.
to.
It's just not public.
Growing up, I would
Well, of
always
course.
hear that name Beyonce, and I did not know until her mother said it one day that that's the name.
Oh, really?
The name in Louisiana is Beyonce. That's her mother's maiden name.
Uh-huh.
She turned it around and put an O in it and named her Beyonce.
Oh.
I was like, wow.
So
Message.
They said. So you said you work with SWV too, and so Vinny,
SWWUV.
They got a
Well-
show coming out on BET.
Yeah, no, I love them, and
They're good
Coco
people.
and I share the same last name, so we
Ah,
all
when you
call each
said
other-
gamble, I
yeah.
said,
Yeah.
we literally call each other like cousins on the road. And then,
Oh, really?
When did y'all
I was
meet?
so sad to hear her husband divorced. Her and Mike divorced.
Mike's good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're close with Mike too.
That is sad.
Well, he was the manager for SWV. Well,
was
he
the
did the
drummer at
music,
one
the
time,
drummer.
too, yeah.
He was
And he
the
did a lot
musical
of
director. Yeah.
director. So
So,
really?
Jovan, how did y'all two meet?
The first time we met was on the Scream tour.
No.
Instagram.
Or was it
DMs.
Budweiser?
Superfest, yeah.
Superfest. Okay. So he was playing for
Brandy.
at the time, and I was with Pink for a hot second.
Ooh, two good
And
voices.
the thing about Jamie is that growing up, that's who I grew up watching on drums as a kid. Him and another guy named Ricky Lawson. And so
Ricky Lawson.
so now so really the funny part is us as the band, they were actually opening up for us at the time, but then we were like, wait a minute, Jamie, is it Jamie Gamble and all them is gonna be those guys? And was it Marcus on keys? Marcus Hodge?
No. At that time, it was
Or Kevin?
Cornelius.
It was an all-star band, bottom line.
Cornelius Mims on the
Yeah.
bass.
It was an all-star band. So all the cats that was playing for Brandon were the cats that, most of us grew up watching. So we're like, wait a minute. So we got on stage, and I'm literally on the side of the stage like a little kid, like, oh, shoot, Jamie Gamble. And right when the concert come in and they bust out in the first song, I was done.
How many instruments do you play? Because I had known you as a bass player. Like,
he's a drummer first.
I didn't know that. Like, what else do you play besides drums, bass?
Organ and guitar.
Organ. Okay. Yeah.
He said that
he
he was humble.
Are you looking for a wife? I got a sister.
Hey,
send her.
Her sister is Tiger.
That's her grandma.
Tiger about to come over here. Hey, you give me dick and a track. Oh,
Hilarious.
I just hope your tire ain't flat. She'll make a remix.
she said, Nelly girl, he gave me dick and a track. Yes, jackpot.
Yeah. So now the cool thing about Jamie is that even when I was a teenager, because I went on my first tour when I was 16, he always was like, even when he was like literally the guy, it was between him and a guy named Gerald Hayward.
Oh, Gerald.
And those two. He never acted different at all. Like anybody that wanted to learn from him, he would take the time to do that. He's even flown out before to go teach, and he's never changed. So I'm like, we don't find a lot of those in musicians. Most of them are arrogant.
That's true. That's true. He's humble.
That's why he's still working.
Yeah, absolutely.
Ever since I've known him, he's been humble.
5 minutes.
December 13th.
5 minutes.
No, 5 minutes.
December 13th.
It's been 3 hours. I've been counting.
So let me ask you this. Okay, the girls, since you've been out with the girls like this, I always wonder, like, were they hitting the groupies and stuff? I mean, me and I want to know if they was fucking.
Rollout Studios website shut down by the beehive.
I'm just curious. I mean, you got to say who, but was they like,
I can tell you that answer.
I'm a little curious too, actually.
I mean, some of it was kind of rock star.
Okay, they okay, because in front of the public they act like, oh my god.
Well, you can probably confirm this tonight. I had a friend that's cousins with the twins in an R&B group that's out of Atlanta, and then they were all touring together.
Cheers?
No, they're a guy group that had twins in it.
Jagged. Okay.
Yeah, Jagged Edge. Yeah. And my friend was cousins with them, and he was like, they was on bus together, they was touring together, and things got a little hectic, and then the tour ended, and then when the tour ended, it ended with Latavia and LaToya in Atlanta with Jagged Edge, and Here Comes Farrah. And
yeah. So was you on that tour?
I heard.
Now that was just before me, but they say that is true.
Look at my team.
They have now to be the
you shut up, Tom
Beyonce,
Teasy.
the camp at that point they were really like they're family loyal. So they were very image conscious. So if it was anything like that could mess up or create a whole lot of disturbance, they ran a pretty strict camp. As far as conduct went. So I could see why that happened.
Yeah, because they was older. They was like tattoos and Hey, okay.
And I mean, it was that type of thing. I mean, they were hot. Beyonce, Destiny Child, and were hot. So.
I mean, it's the same thing with me in Minneapolis.
I'm waiting for their movie.
Where everybody was fucking everybody in Minneapolis. I mean,
I want to see a Destiny's Child
camp
movie.
To the time to whoever
So all the camps were sleeping with each other.
Yes, I mean it was, but
when they come up together, it's kind of like that familiarity. Like, oh, you dope too? Oh, I like you. You sexy. Let's have sex.
That's exactly how it is. And even
it's still like that
I will
for
say
me
that
now.
Jimmy and Terry would say, I don't want you hanging out with such and such and such and such. They did try to lay down the law, probably like Papa Knowles did or whatever. But we wasn't listening.
I want to see a Destiny Child movie, but I need to hear from the daddy standpoint, the mama standpoint, the group members that kicked out standpoint, the music directors. I need to hear from multiple standpoints. If you hear from one person, it's only be there one side.
I want to play the daddy.
The only person that can be heard from that is Beyonce, so it ain't never gonna happen.
Do body counts matter? Oh, you have to ask the guys that.
Does what?
Do body counts matter?
The women and the men.
Does body counts matter? What?
Does body counts matter?
How many people you been with?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Let's ask the
women. As far as a woman?
Hell yeah. Let's stop. Hold on.
If they tell the truth.
Let's start with the women first. Hold on.
All right. Sky, since you on the mic.
Sky gonna keep it real.
Yelling here.
It's morally up to you.
Yes.
Simple.
That's right, Scott.
Body count only matters if you need references.
That's funny.
That's funny as hell.
You know, body count for men is totally.
It's for sport.
I mean, women to men, I think is totally different.
Yeah.
It's how many babies you got or kids you got.
Right.
That's your body
How many
count.
receipts you
know
got?
what I'm saying?
Right.
It's like if we say, well, I've only been with 2 girls, but you got 10 kids.
That's evidence. That's what I'm saying. That's the evidence. You can't lie
It's a
about
little
that.
different than that.
Yeah.
You know, so.
Hilarious.
I think body count matters when the tic tac is too small for the whale.
And you need a can of fix
So
flat.
basically,
Wait, what'd you say?
it doesn't count.
I think it does because you gotta monitor that. You gotta tighten that, keep that tight.
Hallelujah.
Freddie Two-Piece said he only counts. It doesn't count if he uses a condom.
You're a man. Like, you're a man. If you told you I had sex with 100 girls.
Ooh.
That's average, though.
That's average for a guy.
That's average.
That's kind of a
Regular for a girl too.
But let me say this.
I'd call you a big
All
wench.
men believe they have an angel.
Oh.
I don't care what she's done, when she did it. He believes that when she got with me,
Exactly.
that was it.
That was a
That's
Yeah,
why a man can
that's true.
date a stripper, a dancer, or a prostitute because he
No, I
believes,
can't do that.
He believes. No, I'm saying there's men that can do it.
Oh, not me.
because he believes that this one right here, she loved me. All that other stuff.
Yeah,
she did
that's
before,
true. That's so true.
Every man believes he has an angel. If he don't, he ain't gonna be with her.
Yeah, that's true too. But
So,
I definitely
that's
do
the real
not
talk.
like strippers, porn stars. I am not attracted to that at all. That's
I
just
feel-
type of
feel
dude
you on
I
that.
am.
I feel you on that.
Yeah,
That
man.
we were not asking you, but okay.
I'm saying. I was just chiming in. on your advice.
Cajun, does body count to you? Does that bother
Obviously
you?
it do because that was
I
her question.
think-
You got some
I
bodies
think
on you, daughter?
No, I don't know. I don't think
oh,
she. I don't believe she has bodies, but I believe somebody you're probably interested in has bodies, and it's kind of.
So I just like on my Snapchat, I just ask my people like random questions.
Uh-huh.
Questions I ask.
So we were a Snapchat experiment.
It's
Okay.
like certain questions you need to know. Like, have you ever had a train ran on you before? If you had like 20 people
important.
in your mouth in one day.
That's important.
Those kind of things are important.
But for different ages, it was
The
different.
ratio.
So it's different. So
My
I don't-
age,
yeah.
like,
I need to know.
The numbers.
you don't want a
I need to
girl
know.
like everybody has had.
Nobody wants
Well, you
that,
can't
but
say
you
that
won't
in
know.
this
I was about to say. So at your age, I felt that way.
Javon.
At this age,
We done all done.
my
did it.
name ain't Christopher Columbus, and I ain't discovered shit. you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like if I just come up to you and be like, I've never been with anybody. Well, you ain't gonna be with me either. Next. Like, I mean, because I would, when I was younger, I definitely didn't. And younger, everybody wanted a virgin. Then
Right.
you get to a certain age, and you're like, I don't want to.
Right.
Because if you're too old and you're a virgin, you have to start thinking about things like, is something wrong with her? Is she
Yeah,
got
I
something?
think
Is something
that's
wrong, funny?
I stayed
That's
virgin
what's up
until
with
I
the
was
kids,
21
though.
years old because I had put too many fingers down there and I was like, that hurt.
Because what you don't want to do, because what you don't want to do is date somebody and they get recognized by some people as something else.
That's true.
I
Now
was like,
that's
"Is my
embarrassing.
fingers
You know,
hurt?"
like you be out with
Oh,
somebody.
I
Let's say you meet a nice young lady, y'all meet a lady, y'all go out to, you take her out to, you bring her to the rollout show, and Speedy is telling a story like, oh, we called her neck bone, something crazy.
Now
Like then you're like,
That hurts, especially if you start liking the girl. That
Yeah.
hurts.
Yeah.
When you have a nickname in the streets, yeah, we can't be together.
Yeah, hell no.
That's a problem.
Hell no.
no, you just moved to another city.
Now, that does bother men.
Hell
that,
yeah.
that
Oh,
does bother
yeah.
If
me.
a girl is if
That
but,
does.
but see back in the day when we were younger, a girl could be with just 2-3 dudes and people gonna say she's a hoe back in the days.
Right.
But as you
Yeah.
get older, it's like we've all done had some relationships.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
We all have bodies.
But you're right. I don't want nobody called no neck bone.
Right.
Now,
Neck
to
bone.
Jaw
be
packer.
honest with you, it's a double standard, and the reason
It
why
is.
It is.
and the reason why it's a double standard is because boys are called little devils, so we're supposed to be bad. Girls are called angels. So in that understanding, we look at y'all that way from that day on.
Ask him what he named his daughter.
Angelica Jewel.
He said, Angelica Jewel.
Angelica Joy.
Yes.
You know, for me, when I was younger, look, until I got 50,
I believe it.
I was like, I don't want to date. I don't want nobody with no kids. I don't want nobody with no kids.
I remember you said that.
I don't want this. I don't want that. Okay. But then I met this one.
He got 9 kids.
And I love his kids. So therefore, it was different. So, I mean, had them been like some kids.
How many kids he got?
2.
Oh,
He's got 2, 25 and a 6-year-old.
Shout out to Ashley.
One of them ain't no kid.
Shout out to little Ashley.
No, and I was saying, like, until him, like, that was a requirement for, you can't do this. But till I met them, I was like, oh, you know what? I'm cool.
Pam,
well, the 25-year-old is a grown-ass man or a girl. It's grown.
But I love his kids, so,
Pam only dated men who had a dog.
Pretty much.
A pet was the furthest thing you could have.
Because I didn't want the baby mama, drama, all that. But then, hey,
you know what?
Things change. Is what I'm saying. Things change.
Pam's ready to be a stepmama.
I didn't say all that.
When I met my husband, I had a 53-page questionnaire.
What?
I was tired of finding out shit.
Yeah.
Months later, after I had cooked a few meals,
right?
Wow.
Ordered some movies, bought a new dress. I was like, no, we're gonna talk this out. We're just gonna talk. And we talked for 4 months straight. I didn't even know he had a TV. I had to think about it. Does he have a television? Because we talked. And it wasn't like we're talking because I think you're the one and I want to get with you. I was just ruling him out. Because I was ready to get to the one. So I was just waiting for one thing to be wrong. I was like, if he takes off his shoes and his feet stink,
oh no,
I'm talking out of here.
Oh, he's amazing. But
it was just
his feet
like,
don't stink.
As it kept going, it just got more of he was concerned about me. Like he would ask me, "Did you eat today?"
My man asked me the same thing.
He sound like he ain't smashed yet.
And if you did eat today, what you cook?
No. I didn't cook for him. I didn't cook for him at all.
Save me a plate.
Concerned, right. 3 months in, he was concerned.
He was the one I did not.
The nerve of him.
I did not.
Honorable
No, he was
Shabazz.
concerned. He was like, "What did you do today? Did you eat?" And I was like, "Damn, nobody has ever asked me that. I'm sad."
That's funny. I tell my girl that all the time. I hate when my girl don't eat. Like she'll go because she's a hard worker. She'll go and be like, "Oh, I didn't eat today." I'm like, "What the fuck? How come you're not eating?"
That means you got to buy it.
That means I didn't eat either. You know what I mean? You're not eating. There's no leftovers.
But you know what? At the end of the day, what you're hearing is the understanding is going to be up to you. Like it's what's going to be okay with you.
We all have a choice.
Exactly.
We all have a choice.
That's why when you make it, make sure it's good.
Yes.
Hallelujah.
Nick, do you check on your lady friends and see what they eating during the day?
Nick
ain't got time.
What's up?
I said, do you check on your lady friends and see what they're eating during the day? Like you call and check on them?
Make sure you eat a lot of fruits and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Of course.
Well, that's what
I prescribe the diet myself.
That's what's
Absolutely.
Nick put him on an alkaline diet.
Absolutely.
That's why you see that Amazon Prime out
Right.
there. Those is bean pies.
You won't have no dirty pee in my toilet.
A lot of mangoes and pineapples around here.
Hilarious.
My brother.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
But Cajun, what you still haven't answered. What's your count? What's your limit?
Yeah, what is your count?
I don't know.
How old are you, first of all?
She's 22.
Oh, girl, yeah, you.
I mean, I don't
She
know
thinks
what
she's-
community did, but
Well, at 22, I hope it ain't community at that
all
point.
these things is for the community.
Yeah.
I believe you.
Well, it's just that, man. It's always been like that, guys.
I just
We.
don't want an easy dude. Like I don't want a dude
Yeah.
that any girl can have.
Yeah.
Yeah, I understand.
Any dude.
Well,
Well, if you don't want any girl to
obviously-
have him, you give him an STD, and then y'all just got it together.
Whoa.
Look at Sky's face.
Joe just got different.
You don't want him to go nowhere. Give him something he can't get rid of. That he there.
But you got to get it first, you goofball.
The gift to keep on giving.
What you just said.
All right,
shows
give your
how-
information.
How times
Times have changed. No,
because she said, I don't want a guy that any girl can walk up and get. When back in the day, you would have said, well, we would have said, I want him to know that I'm not going to want nobody else. And even if he wants all those women out there, he can still have me. And that's flipped now.
Oh, that's
because
kinda
now
cool.
you understand, if he's easy,
Right.
then it's not even worth the commitment.
but see that's and see the music that you love so much.
Yeah,
the
It
image,
incites
the
it.
program image that they see all the time, and we're a victim of it too. Is women, money, drugs, and the thing you don't like about a man is the same thing you love music-wise. You listen to it all day.
That's true.
Yeah. But you know what? I don't want that out of you, Tyrone.
Yeah. So he's being pre-programmed. So are you.
Yeah, that's very interesting. Write that down on your thesis.
So just keep listening. So you keep on listening to my record, and you're gonna be all right.
Hey, but everybody you're gonna be over 50.
That's funny that you brought them down. Like, when I tell you I had the cleanest image before Savage came out. My image was extremely clean. All my records was clean love for the most part. The Marians to all that, and then when Tank sent the vocals back. And turning girls like you into a set, I was like, ooh, this is probably gonna be different.
Is that the song he performed at the Soul Train Awards with no shirt?
Okay, why did he perform for the gay crowd? Like, what was that about?
Well, they got Genuine this year.
That was hilarious.
I never asked.
She said they got Genuine this year.
His pants sagging and
that was hilarious.
And he was naked. I give him the iron.
And they showed the same situation in Empire.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, Empire went to New Orleans for some concert tour, and they couldn't do anything because there was a bomb threat. And Luke, what's his name?
Luke Skywalker?
No, Luke. He's on there.
On what?
On Empire.
Smollett, dude?
No. He's I Want You.
Luke James.
I don't watch that show.
He sang at a gay club. And it was like, wow, look at that. And it was the same weekend Tank did that.
Well, there's
your thing about where we come from. We are, when we write, we're wondering how far we could push the envelope for mama to hear it.
Right.
Oh, that's,
you know what I'm saying? I mean, that's real talk.
And
that's
they
real
don't
talk.
have that.
They don't give it. They just say it straight out.
Right.
We're thinking, mama gonna be tripping.
You know why?
Like that's just where we come from.
That's true.
You know why, Blue? Because they mama is listening to the same music too.
They twerking.
They mama twerking.
Yeah.
They went from I know you're not gonna sing that song to play
that shit again.
Play that shit again.
That's true.
Watch the baby. I'm going to the club.
Right.
Like that kind of record you couldn't play in the house.
They said that was Star, not Empire.
Oh yeah, Star.
Okay.
You couldn't play that. Betty Wright, you couldn't play in the house.
Right.
You know what I mean? So
we grew up.
Remember Luke? Remember when I was talking about Luke was talking about the dude from Florida when they came out. What was the name of that group? Fuck, I forgot.
Luke?
Well, Luke was the
Two
Live Crew.
Crew.
Remember, 2 Live Crew was like the nastiest shit. You couldn't listen.
It was. They still are.
Yeah.
It was like crazy. I remember that came. It was like, what the hell am I listening to?
I remember when 12 played.
But turn it up, pretty much.
Because that beat was off the chain.
Yeah.
And then for what's his name, turn around and say, I love the kids.
Trick Daddy.
Trick Daddy, yeah.
The kids.
That's why I listen to Tiger. Kelly Tiger.
Safe Tiger.
Nelly.
Oh, Nelly Tiger.
Fix a flat.
Now, so my father would listen to that because he was a blues man. My mother would not. That would not.
That was secular music.
Your mother would like it?
House.
That was considered secular music.
My mother would have.
So do you have a conclusion?
Did we answer your question?
Did you answer
we
any
confuse you
question?
more?
You should have.
I want to know the number.
Wow.
The number of who?
It's her story.
I just wanted to know,
Her dad might be watching.
What paper are you watching? You right?
You just tell me when to stop.
You wrong.
Oh, her daddy might be watching.
it might depend on the person.
No, I mean, how many is too many
And that's
for her?
basically what I'm saying
not how
to
many
you.
she's
That's my advice to you. It depends on the person. Because if they got a good heart, but if they got 10 kids by 5 different baby mamas, I'm cool.
That sounds like success.
Well, that's 22.
No.
20.
That
sounds like success.
No, I'm cool.
But at your age,
That's a second group.
I had my first son at 18. Okay, and at your age, at 22, you might run into some person that has a child or whatever. Mm-hmm. But I feel like, listen, I feel like you're young. I feel like you're working on your master's degree. The advice I would give my daughter is like, listen, at this point in your life, I think you need to continue focusing on you. Mm-hmm. Once you complete everything you feel possible, I'm not saying don't date anybody, but to get solely invested in somebody. If you do that, make sure it's somebody that's on the same vision, the path,
equally yoked
as you are. You can't get with no dude. You can't at this point in your life. You can't step down because people, places, and things. If you get with you about to get your master's, if you get some dude that's not on the same vision as you, that can hold you back from your dream. So You know, I was kind of not. I was misguided when I was 18. I didn't have that many, people guiding me. I just figured the shit out. But I know you got great resources, and obviously you have everybody here. What I think you, as a powerful sister, continue to work on you, and you will eventually get someone that'll balance you out. And then you guys could be power couple or whatever you want to be. But once you once you're trying to figure out another dude and you still ain't figured out yourself, that's when the issues come. Once you figure out who you are, then all that other stuff will eventually come.
And the Instagram dudes ain't it. I'm just letting you know.
That was pretty good. You might need to focus on intelligent comedy.
I appreciate you, brother.
That was
I want to give a shout out to Mr. Shabazz.
I was actually clapping for what Natalie said.
What did Natalie say?
I said learn how to cook.
Yeah,
When I lived alone and I was waiting for my husband,
that's a real.
I just used to get up and make my breakfast, my lunch, and my dinner, and I would plan it out. Because I felt like if I can do that for me, like if I can nourish myself, then I can nourish a man. But I had to get used to that.
Yes.
Like and one time my husband came to my house and it was the game on. I was frying chicken wings. And he was like, oh, you having a party? And I was like, no. He said, well, what's going on here? I said, I'm just chilling. He said, oh, you can't be chilling like this without me no more. But it was because he saw that I was independent. I didn't need him to be happy. I could make myself happy, and once you make yourself happy, that's when they show up because they want some of that.
Exactly.
So between them two, what you just got was that you need to focus on you. Why? Because the commitment of a woman to a man and her family takes a lot out of her.
Oh, a lot.
It takes a lot. That becomes her focus. It's a little different than a man. The sacrifice the woman does, it's just naturally built in. I mean, a real woman. Let's put it in that understanding.
True that.
Is built into you, and so everything that you needed to do is going to be set because that's going to become your front. That's going to become your front, and you're going to knock that out, and then you'll go back to handling all the other stuff. But let's be about you first.
That's basically the best.
Amen to that.
Yes,
and exfoliate your lips.
Oh, and Natalie.
and I'm gonna say this too, Cajun. Now I don't know none of your the relationships or anything that you've been through, but you were raised in the industry, so there's already things that you're exposed to that most people are not. With your father being in the used to be in the NBA, and then you look like a supermodel, so I know your DMs is nuts.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to tell you. The IG ain't where you gonna meet your man. I'm just letting you know.
Because Cajun is a good model, and I've seen your bathing suit pictures.
Yeah,
Cajun's no joke.
You had it.
Okay, what is that?
Oh, remember she's a 10. That is a 10.
Yeah,
right.
It's so funny.
You are, baby. You're 10.
At Cajun Russell.
Okay, she has some awesome pictures.
Now, it's good. It's good that you are inquiring about the real relationship stuff now,
right?
Because a lot of women your age are not doing that.
Right.
And I can speak for me. I got married at 19 years old.
Oh, damn!
And
you still the same woman? You still married?
Yeah, I'm still
Congratulations,
married. I'm married for 10 years.
All right.
And so my thing is, I realized, you know what? I know what God was doing, because if I wasn't married, super hoe.
Oh my God.
I don't think so.
Oh no, you don't know.
I don't think
Now he can be a super hoe at home with his wife.
Absolutely. That's my guy. Boom. He know. It gives you certain structure that you don't even think about. You know what I'm saying? When you, I'm not telling you to get.
No, he right.
I'm not telling you to get married early, but I'm just saying it's a good thing that you're pursuing all this stuff now to lock it down. Don't get married at 39 and 40. Yeah. Especially around what you're around. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah.
All right, y'all. It's been real.
Natalie,
wait, I got a couple more things to say. Now you need to take the motion and the ocean, and you need to blend it together.
I posted a video of you, Natalie, and the men are in my DMs. I love her with all kind of emojis. I'm telling you, they want you. Look at it. Woman crush every day. Oh, look at that.
That's really right.
We need to name your Instagram.
Now, you notice that didn't happen till she started talking about cooking them chicken wings.
Cook and change that. It was somebody when you walk in the house and there's a meal cooked.
Yeah, Sean love that, don't you, baby?
The air fryer.
Are you high?
The air fryer.
Just say yes and move on.
I just want y'all to know, if you've never had food cooked in an air fryer, please try it. Pam cooks in that thing, and that thing is amazing.
Come on.
Man, you can put a hot sock in the air fryer, man. That should
It'll taste like a steak.
Wow.
I'm telling you.
An air fryer?
It's an air fryer. It has no grease.
Oh, I've
but
never
it's
had it.
Juicy and
Hold on,
crispy.
let me verify. Shabazz, have you had an air fryer sandwich?
That would be number 6 for you.
See? I was just asking, have you had an air fryer? Something.
We gonna keep going?
Yeah, it's a real question.
Nah, to be serious, I actually have an air fryer.
Oh, do you have an air
How
fryer?
many people like fried catfish for lunch?
Me? Hi.
Okay.
I don't.
So does that mean we have to ride back with Sean today to get this?
I don't mess with no. I don't mess with no.
Okay, I'm not talking to you.
Fish.
Okay.
Thank you. Now all of a sudden,
There is a place on Crenshaw in
Jesus.
Slauson. It's called the Fish Plaza.
Wait, Crenshaw and Slauson.
Yeah.
I'm thinking
in the
because I'm on
the
the bread.
parking lot where the Popeyes is.
Okay, I got you.
Okay, when I tell you that's fish.
Yeah.
Really?
I don't mess with that type of fish.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
Crenshaw and Slauson.
No, she's right.
It is amazing.
It
And
is.
they said where the
And I've
Popeyes.
had them all.
Why have you never brought this up to me?
Catholic. I'm Catholic. I grew up Catholic in Louisiana. Grew up Catholic here.
Oh,
Fridays, that's all you look for.
Holy
Fish.
Mary.
That is can't eat meat. That place
What was
tastes
I
like my
looking
dad.
You might need some Baptist church fish.
You want some catfish?
Because Catholic church fish, I don't think they get it.
First of all, I didn't know that they were cooking fish in the cathedral.
Yeah, how about that?
Catholic fish fry. They have that?
I went to Catholic school. What she's talking about is Friday is the tradition is to have fish.
Yeah.
Not that they frying fish like Southern folks.
Nigga, there's two things the church is good at, the black church, fish and chicken.
Yeah.
I don't know if the Catholic church.
Catholic the crackers we for communion ain't tasty. What you talking about? They make a catfish.
Hey,
But at least-
Jesus spent 5,000 with 5 fish and 2 loaves.
And you know what? In the Bible, it wasn't fried.
No.
It was sushi.
it wasn't no grease.
Think about the ocean.
I like catfish.
Well, at least in the what were you Baptist? You said you
What
were
church you got in
I was
Christ?
Seventh-day Adventist.
Oh, Seventh-day.
Seventh-day
Oh, really? Oh, okay.
We all
cool.
different in here.
Holiness.
But
It's
we
different
all love
flavors.
one God.
We all love Jesus.
It's different flavors of fish, though.
Yeah.
But see, they did.
Different
I
flavors.
like catfish though.
Yeah, I do snapper.
Everybody likes it. I don't eat that
But
shit.
you know, Slauson and Crenshaw ain't nothing Catholic about Slauson.
No.
Right.
You all right. You all right.
That's niggalations.
Niggatry.
I'll be up in there looking for the neck bones. I'll be up in there.
I gotta say this now. Somebody in the chat room just said they have you as
No,
the
Michelle,
number
no.
21 finest daughter of NBA players. Did you know that you were on that list?
Yeah, but I'm actually number 6.
Pop it.
I didn't know about it.
She said, no, she is number 6.
Well, who's number one?
Yeah, who's number 1?
I think it might be Mariah. Because what the picture.
Oh, Mariah.
Well, who's her parent?
Oh yeah.
Her dad is assistant coach for the Clippers.
Yeah.
Oh,
He did a
don't know.
photo shoot for her brand.
That's the photo shoot that I found out you as picture.
Wait, so her dad never played in the league? He's an
I think
assistant
he did
coach?
play, but he
Okay.
What's his name? Damn it. I don't.
I forgot his name.
I fell off.
What's his last name?
It's Williamson.
Is he black?
Yes.
Oh, I got it.
Do y'all watch sports?
Hell yeah, but I don't know. I don't follow the Clippers though. Not the assistant coach. I know who the head coach is.
Assistant check.
What's doing right now?
Oh, okay.
Corliss Williamson.
Corliss?
Williamson.
That ain't him? No.
Yeah,
All right,
Williamson.
well, anyway.
Okay,
it's
well, we'll find out by tomorrow.
This was great. Thank you for
Let's wrap it
having
up.
me, Pam.
Okay.
Oh, well, so glad I
They
know.
said Dominique Wilkins' daughter was fine.
Really?
We don't speak his name.
Who?
You don't
They
like
said
Doc?
Doc Rivers' daughter is number 1, but I'm gonna tell you.
Oh, Doc Rivers.
Dominique Wilkins' daughter is fine.
No,
as
Doc
fuck.
Rivers is the head coach for the Clippers.
I've never seen Dominique Wilkins' daughter.
Well, Doc Rivers, you see his son. His son
I've
is.
never
let me
seen
see.
her.
Can I see?
His son is really young.
Yes, bro.
I can tell you exactly who it is. The one in the middle. Oh, that's the one with the cigars all the time.
Yeah.
I forgot his name.
Yeah, Callie's actually gone.
Yeah, I've
She's
seen her.
nice and pretty right now.
Is she? Oh, yeah.
Is Brittany on the list?
No, because she didn't do the photo shoot. It's all the girls that were in the photo shoot, and then some other girls I don't know.
Okay, here you go.
All right.
That T-Mobile.
Those are going to be your castmates.
So, ladies and gentlemen, in case y'all didn't know, we have one of the finest
top 6
on our squad.
Yes.
Right.
Yes, we do.
Right.
Number 6, not 21. Don't
Right,
get it twisted.
Miss Cajun Russell.
It wasn't even 21 girls. It's 10.
Oh, it's 10 girls.
She basically saying if you saw 21, you was reading the back of the page. She on the front of the page.
Well, look, you have an advantage. You in college. You getting your degrees and things and getting jobs. So you good.
You good. Modeling degrees, and she's still trying to get that one dude with his pants sagging, offbeat rapping. I'm sorry.
That's hilarious. All right, let's wrap up.
I'm just kidding.
Cajun's gonna marry the guy named Richard Lawson.
I
already know.
I know. Cajun.
Right.
It was a joke. But you love their music.
Me and Cajun are classy.
I don't fight with her at all about.
We're classy.
I'm not taking that in.
Not today.
All right.
Any birthdays?
Of course, I lost them. Oh, here they are. Is this him? Okay. All right. Happy birthday to Kemba Walker. Who the fuck is that?
Who the hell is that?
Kemba Walker, he plays basketball.
Okay, I was like, who the fuck is that?
Yeah, he's dope.
He came out of UConn.
Plays for the Hornets.
Oh, he's a man named
We could have
Kemba.
told Pam anything. We could have told he a gospel singer. We could have told
Kemba Walker sings "God Loves You."
I'm like, all right.
Yeah.
On the Wild Gospel album. 2000.
Rest in peace.
Related to Nelly Tiger.
Go ahead, sorry. Go ahead.
Rest in peace to Don Rickles.
Oh no way! Don's gone.
When did
Ben's gone.
Well, I'm just saying today.
Who is these people? I don't know who these
Survey says I don't know that person. Who is he?
Don Rickles, the comedian.
Yeah, he's dead, but I guess it would have been his birthday.
in that key? The comedian.
Sing. You better sing soprano. Sing sopranos.
Who else is on there,
He
Pam?
got Phyllis Wheatley, a poet. Hey.
Oh yeah, Phyllis.
Okay. Oh, he got a star, so she must be dead. And then Sam Decker, number. No.
Speedy must have found all these
I don't know
birthdays.
these. I guess
Sam
he's
Decker.
24.
Cheers.
Yeah, Sam
He's
Decker.
24. I don't know.
Sam Decker. You don't know
Yes,
Sam
that's what-
Decker.
that's what he said.
He used to play on a thing, and he was assistant coach for the Clippers.
Anyway.
We're gonna go ahead and give you the information.
All right, thank y'all. Where can they find you, Javon?
On Instagram, Javon_drum_producer.
Okay.
It's too hot.
All right, never mind.
Y'all don't know how to whisper on this live show.
On the live show.
And who got a surprise? And who was it for?
I have no idea. I just know
Is
how
Nelly
to
Travis here?
That would be
Right.
fun.
Or is it another group?
Oh, we have a call.
Tire flat.
Oh,
Okay.
Lord.
Oh, okay. This will be interesting.
Don't do that. Is she really gonna be on the phone?
Oh my God! If she on the phone, I'll fall out.
Oh my God.
I'll pass out.
Wait a minute. Hold up.
Tell her to please.
Then she gonna do Fix It
FaceTime.
Flat live.
Hennessy.
If that is, I am going to die.
The Fix It Flat Hennessy remix.
I am going to die.
I will die right now. Is she gonna be on FaceTime?
Hi.
Okay.
Hi, caller. What's your name and where you calling from? Somebody's phone.
Hi, this is Nelly Tiger Travis.
Told you. So you do know her.
Wait a minute, Nelly. Sing right now. Sing that song.
That's her.
Mr. Sexy Man.
That's her.
Get it, girl.
Hey, sing Fix It Flat.
I'll be in California next week, guys.
Well, where you performing at? Where you performing at?
I'm gonna be at the I forgot already. The Fountain. The Foundation Room.
Miss Nelly.
Oh, I'm there.
We just talked about you for about 45 minutes on the show.
Yes, girl.
Can you please come by the rollout show? Will you please come on?
I would do. Well, actually, I'm going to be out for a week. My birthday is on Tuesday, and I'm flying out on Tuesday.
All right.
Oh, Tuesday is Money Day. Uh-oh.
I'm here.
All right, so you promise you're coming on the rollout show?
Yes, I would love to.
Oh, yes.
That's my joint.
Nelly, this
My
is
bucket list
Nelly.
is complete. I'm telling you that right now.
Natalie,
Oh my
and,
God.
and I've been playing your song over and over. Like I'm part of the 4 million views. And
Awesome.
I just
Awesome.
you're such an inspiration to me because just to see you in that video, it looks like you had this dream ever since you were like a child to be doing this,
And you
performing,
better know it.
and
So
to know
true.
that you made it. I can feel that energy from you because first of all, you're singing about something honest. I'm from Alexandria, Louisiana, so I've been in those little hole in the walls, you know, where your song comes
from
on
Shreveport.
and they lose it.
Oh yeah, it's the number one. Pretty much in every dance club, it's number one hit song.
Wow.
What's the residuals on that?
Oh, I
What
mean,
your name is, Mr. Sexy Man?
Oh,
excited over there.
It's the light skin. His name is JT, and he is single.
And he do push-ups.
No, I'm not single.
Come and get him.
He's single on next Tuesday.
No, I'm not single.
Hey,
but hey, I want to tell you, Nelly. We had a great. First of all, you're beautiful, and we really appreciate your music. And if you come through, we'll be so excited. I'll be super excited. I'll be here with my tight shirt that's tighter than it is right now.
Nelly, who is that dress by that you're wearing in the video?
Because we're watching this Mr. Sexy Man video. So,
What about the dress, sweetie? I missed it.
Who's that dress by?
It's by my Versace.
You wearing it too, girl.
It was either that or Didi's.
I got it at a boutique, honey. I don't even look at names. I just buy stuff. I don't.
Whatever look good on you. I feel that.
Now, I have a question. My name is Javon Dawkins. I got a question for you. When you came up with Flicks a Flat, please walk us through that process. Like, how did you come up with that song? Please tell me. Go ahead. Everybody quiet.
I don't need to explain that now, do I?
Yes, you do. Come on.
wait, was it a guy that you were dating or married to or anything?
No,
or what?
actually, what happens? My producer that produces me, he writes from my conversations. So anything comes out of my mouth at any given time. So at that particular time, I think I told him about a guy that I had encountered. So
with a lip dick.
Where are you from?
How old was he?
Where are you from, Nelly? Miss
from
Travis.
Mount Bayou, Mississippi, all black town.
Oh, wow. Mississippi.
Okay.
And is that your sisters in the video?
Well, one is my daughter-in-law, and the other one's no, neither one of my sisters were in the video.
The one in the pink
mostly
looked like she looks like.
Yeah, who the one right to the left?
The one in the pink, that's your daughter-in-law?
Everybody say that. That's pretty amazing. No, she's just a friend.
Okay.
She's a friend? Well, keep her.
I'm excited to meet you.
To her. I'm like, you don't even know, Natalie. You have made Natalie DeSelre's.
No, you made my day
year.
Gosh.
Well,
I'm never gonna forget Fix It Flat. I promise you
I
that.
got to get to meet you guys while I'm out there.
Oh no, you are coming. Shit. If I gotta stalk you gonna be here.
And she will stalk you.
She's good at that.
Yeah, wow.
All right. Well, somebody needs to text me some phone numbers so I can know who to call, and then you
can call Michelle Caldwell.
Yeah, Michelle's gonna be hitting you up right after this call and give you. So
perfect.
Michelle said it's a done
perfect.
deal.
We
She
got
talked to
you.
your
We got
manager.
Hey, Mr. Sexy Man.
Will get in touch with me, but he's in Atlanta and I'm in Chicago.
Okay. Well, we'll make
sure. A lot of times,
don't hang up. Get her information.
Okay. Well, we'll get your number.
Business, financial business. Then you call Dexter.
Okay. Well, she said just make sure you get her direct number.
Well, we'll get your direct number.
Okay. Well, hold on. And Michelle's gonna. And thank you so much.
And Miss, I'm not gay, but your breasts look good.
Look, I tell everybody this is all I got left. They be like, "Girl, why you got them girls out?" I tell them that's what I got left. My girls and my thighs. So
you ain't the only one, Miss.
Thighs, yes.
Turkey thighs.
There you go, baby.
We love you.
Much love, baby, and we'll see
we'll
you.
see you
I'm
next
coming to see
week.
you perform.
I'm coming.
Oh yeah.
We're coming to your show.
I have to see
So
this
one more
live.
time, you're gonna be where when you're here in LA?
I'm going to be at the Foundation Room. I'm not at my.
I think
desk
you said
to
the
see
Western in Western, right?
It's on Western.
Oh, West.
But it's
Okay.
called it's called the Foundation Place or the Foundation something. It's a really, really nice spot.
Okay.
They got me all hooked up over there. So.
Okay.
Well, we coming to drink some Hennessy with you.
Yeah, we coming.
Yeah, we coming to support Miss Nelly.
I'm gonna come with a full tire though. I'm gonna tell you that.
I'm with a full time.
What your name is?
And a spur.
What your name is?
All right. Thank you so much for calling, Miss Nelly.
Much love, baby.
Oh, you guys are quite welcome.
All right.
Safe travels.
See you next week.
Subscribe. Roll out.
Bye bye.
I just want y'all to know a man wrote Fix a Flat.
Yeah, we heard it.
Oh,
Yeah, that's what she said. You're so
I
proud.
told you she had a ghostwriter.
I love it. I love it.
Hilarious.
I want to go see her perform.
Oh, we're going.
We going. Are you going to cook food too?
Hey, are you gonna buy the tickets, Mr. $600 before you walk out?
Oh, if I'm going to that part of town, I'm going for free.
Wow.
I don't do free appearances.
Hilarious.
It was a joke, Negro.
All right. It was a joke.
Speedy would have been here. Jesus.
All right.
Joke, nigga.
Oh my God.
Javon. Give us your information. Please.
Okay, on Instagram, Javon_drum_producer.
So.
You slobbed that up right there. Slap that thing on the face.
Ray, where can they find
Mr.
you?
All social media, Mr. Ray, MISSTERRAY. Just look for the blue check.
Oh, told you. Miss Natalie just said, "Oh, you don't have social media."
I do.
She's no IG Natalie right now.
Yeah.
Right.
I have Facebook Natalie DeSalle Reading.
Oh, that's right.
Oh yeah, we have chatted on Facebook.
Yes.
And you can catch me at my house in Koreatown.
Or at the Foundation Room next week.
That's right. What's your name is?
That was so crazy, Michelle. Wait, I know. Go ahead. How did you find this?
Somebody in the chat room probably.
And I got her manager's number. I called him and I told him what we're doing, and he said, "Let me guess, you guys are making fun of her." Because I guess it's like Tyler Perry. Some other people have done the same thing and did like
parodies,
comedy parodies.
Told y'all not to
so
do
it's
that.
common. So then I was like, well, I have to admit a little bit, but in good humor. And so he said, yeah, he'd be interested. And then next thing you know, he called back saying she can actually call in right now. I was like, what?
That's awesome. Well, at least she knows.
You the bomb, Michelle. Give Michelle a round
This
of
is
applause.
why you need to have white friends at all times.
Right. He might thought, he said, look, he might, this might be a bill collector.
Sound white on the phone.
She spoke his
Oh,
She
she
owned
owned
it.
our show.
Blue, what's your information?
You can get everything from me on BlueMitchell.com, baby. Just go to www.blue.
And
BLUMitchell.com.
And buy that Blue Eye Soul album.
That's what I'm talking about.
Blue
baby.
eyes.
JT, where can they find you?
They can find me at JT Turner Comedy.
I will not.
What?
JT, whoa.
Y'all can get it out fast enough.
Everybody beat me to it. I had one loaded too. I was like, boy.
Lee. Speedy and Friends is turning Speedy and enemies. Speedy and enemies.
See how I manifested that lady calling here and Jovan giving her a deal?
Just like you manifested
You did.
that money. You did. Yeah, you
Oh
manifested
yeah,
Y'all
he
better be
did.
careful what I speak.
He
You
did,
know
he
what?
did.
Talk shit.
No, never. I feel you.
He did.
Let me manifest my social media at JT Turner Comedy. I knew she was gonna call in. She wanted that.
Jamie, where can they find you?
Oh, Jamie Gamble 89 on Instagram and Jamie Gamble on Facebook.
All
You hear that,
right.
Paula?
AKA
You hear
the
that,
spare.
Paula? You hear that, Paula?
Yeah, AKA the spare.
Carry a spare.
Honorable,
Drama.
Honorable Nick.
Shalom to the people.
All right. Blue as the sky. Are we on this week or are we on the social media? Okay, we're off. Okay.
Nah, we still off social media.
You never know what Sky be 50-50.
I've been looking for Sky.
No,
Page
Sky-
not found, and she be back.
That's because Sky is 5150.
That would be number 7.
Oh, come on, Shalom. Shaluki.
And on that note, we out of here.
I want to talk to Shaluki.
Very entertaining.
I'm going to call my agent. Call my agent.
First time in love was my last time in love. Felt so good, and I almost lost myself. When in love,
You do things that you can't explain.
because it's all good.
I can't sleep, dreams are chasing me.
Life is so funny.
Got me going round in circles.
My mind is so confused and my heart is so abused. Yeah. Tired of hearing the same things. Just let me go. Playing around with other lovers. Just let me go.
You say you need to do your own thing. If you don't want me,
Don't want me.
let me go then.
Starting now.
You're so special, I can't let go.
Then came down.
Bring out the fool in me.
Second time around.
Ooh, you got me crazy.
Don't know what to do. I'm tired of hearing the same thing. Playing around without a lover. How you doing this? Playing around. You say you need to do your own thing. Say you need to do your own thing. If you don't want me, you don't want me, yeah. Let me go then.
Starting out, it was so beautiful.
It was so beautiful. It was so beautiful. And I never felt this way, now, baby.
I'll never let you take me back this way.
Tired of hearing the same things. Tired of you telling me what to do, baby. Playing around without a lover. Said I think you want the phone late tonight. You say you need to do your own thing. You say you need to do your own thing. If you don't want me, hey, hey. Let me go. Tired of hearing the same things. Said I'm tired of hearing the same thing. Playing around without a lover. Playing around. You say you need to do your own thing. Say you need to do your own thing. If you don't want me, you don't want me. Let me go then. Come on. I can't wait till you get home. You've been gone too long and I'm missing you so strong. You've been down for me throughout the years. No matter what went wrong, you would catch my tears. And you would always be there, do anything for me. And you are the angels God sent to me. And you smile at me, and my day gets better. And you make everything okay when we're together. Standing ovation, but you're the one who helped me change my life. Change my life. You deserve a standing ovation, but you're the one who helped me make things right. You raised me the best you could through the thick and the thin. You did what a parent should. You're my hero, the best part of me. You are so much more than love. You're the air I breathe. And you will always be there, do anything for me. And you are the angel God sent to me. And you smile at me, and my day gets better.